Hello, I'm Azrael Knox, and I'm moving again. Oh man, I've been here for almost 3 years. I've loved most of it. No, I've had a great time at this place. It's helped me get myself together. Even if I am going off into infinitum in that direction. So the reason for that is I'm not on my main computer for videography. I'm actually on my Blender computer. So yeah, part of the reason why I'm moving and the reason why I'm on the Blender computer and not the videography computer is because somebody's been trying to hack into my computers for the last couple of months. I noticed around about December. I noticed around, almost said September again. I noticed around December that there was a man-in-the-middle attack on the network. I have my suspicions about that, but I can't speak out about them because it's all supposition, it's all conjecture. Even if it does line up with something somebody told me. Just put some background music on. Happy music. So, there's not a whole lot I can really do about it, other than what I've already been doing, and because they might be watching, I'm not going to say what that was. But suffice to say that if it is whom I think it was, yeah, good luck getting onto my computers now. But yeah, so God, it was a whole fucking rigmarole. Trying to explain to the realtor and my landlord about what was going on because it wasn't happening to anybody else. Whoever it was, they're targeting me. They know me well enough. This is what Azrael's going to be looking at. So, yeah, let's keep an eye on what Azrael's doing. So what I've ended up doing is, again, not just because of that, I've been looking to leave here for a while now. This was just the final push I needed, is I'm moving. Hopefully when I get into the new place, which will be soon, I'll just gotta make sure that's charged, yes, which means I can charge my phone. Yeah, hopefully once I'm in the new place, I'm gonna have a lot more space to work in, so I'll be able to put out some more videos, maybe some more Blender related stuff, get back into some projects that I wasn't able to work on the last 3 years because I didn't have the space. The problem in my place before here is I had the space, I didn't have the money or the resources. Now that I have the money and the resources, after I pay off some debts, let's see how we go. I mean, the place I'm moving into, I don't want to give too much away because if this person is watching, they will follow me there. But for several reasons, I don't think they'd actually want to go there. But let's just say it's a much nicer living space, and that's saying a lot because this place has been great the whole time I've been here. But it's a much nicer living space for what I'm paying, but it's in a much worse area. Which brings me to why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I'm going to be making a computer cage. So, why am I making a computer cage? Well, I don't want my computers getting stolen or destroyed. So let's jump over into Blender. And alright, so I probably just put a record scratch there because I was gonna go through the whole process of showing you how to, showing everything in Blender that I plan to do. But yeah, what ended up happening was it got really long-winded really quickly. So let's just start with not that. So I'll just go through the original model. So I was going to redo it all again. Alright, so what I want to do is grab all of that. So let's put this in the material preview. It's not working. Doesn't matter. So basically, what the plan is I'll change material on the cage so it's easier to see. Copy that material. Material. Mode. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Okay, I see what's happened there. That doesn't matter. Anyway, let's make the whole cage silver. Deselect everything. So this is the basic setup for the initial phase of the plan, which is to use a dog cage and put the computers inside of it. Yeah, pro tip with Blender, don't do that. What I've done here is I've used the Boolean modifier to simulate the mesh. Don't do that, Blender really doesn't like it. You're better off using material with an alpha. So instead of the computer having to calculate all the vertices and all that, it can just see that there's an alpha channel, so it doesn't need to render that part. It probably doesn't make any sense to anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about. But right, so you've got your basic cage here, you got the computer inside. This is a combination lock with a 100 decibel alarm attached to it with the wire cable. The cable's cut, it sets off the alarm. If someone starts shaking the lock, it'll set it off. So what I'm going to end up doing with this cage is I'm going to put additional wire all over it. Wire such as this. So I picked these up. I picked up 2 of these from Bunnings earlier today. Bunnings is basically Australia's Home Depot. It's what gauge is this? It's on the other side. This is. Doesn't tell me. But it's yeah, this isn't something that you're going to get through easily. But this isn't the only layer of wire I'm going to be putting on the cage. Now, the way I'm going to be doing that is with a soldering kit. Soldering iron, I picked this up on eBay for about 20 bucks. I'm probably going to end up burning myself. But now I've got to fucking figure out where everything was so I can put it back. Oh no. So I'll probably end up burning myself with that, because I haven't used a soldering iron in about 20 years. Why is that not closing? We'll deal with that later. So, obviously, if you're going to be using a soldering iron, you're going to need soldering wire and a pair of decent gloves, otherwise you will burn yourself. So, I'm not going to be doing this today, I'm not going to be doing it all at once, and I will be making a video when I do that, just to go through the basic steps of how to do it, because if anybody else wants to learn how to do it, I want them to learn from my mistakes. I am going to be doing it outside. The weather today isn't the greatest, and I've got work in a couple of hours. So I want to wait till I've got some more wire to work with. And as I said, that is not the only wire I'm going to be going over the cage with. I'm going to be going over it with snake and mesh after this, just so it prevents somebody from just... Because I don't want somebody walking up to the cage, trying to get their fingers in there, trying to pull it apart, or trying to lift it up. So I'm going to be using the snake and mesh over the top of that. I'm getting zinc all over my hands, just to make sure that they can't get their hands inside and just pick it up and walk away with it, even though those motion sensor locks would prevent that. So yeah, it also prevents somebody from just getting tin snips and just cutting the snake and mesh off. So I'm going to cobble this video together and put it up and see how we go. If anybody has any questions, do let me know.